Hi, I'm Dory, and today I am continuing the ACEO April challenge. This is a challenge for the entire month of April that requires us to create daily artworks that are the size of a baseball card, little teeny tiny artworks every day for the whole month, and I'm having a lot of fun. I'm liking this challenge, I'm enjoying it, and I'm hoping we do it every year because this is a lot of fun. If you want to participate, it's super easy. All you have to do is start now, create an artwork every day that's the size of a baseball card, and post a picture of your drawing or painting or creation. Post it online with the hashtag ACEO April, and you're included. It's just that simple. So let me talk about the artwork that I'm creating today. This is a lion. You can't really tell what it is yet, and that's because I'm working with color pencils. Color pencils really need to be layered in order to get any kind of effect out of them. So I'm drawing very softly and just kind of layering color on top of color on top of color, and I'm going to do that through this entire video until you actually can tell it's a lion. There are a ton of variations in texture and in color in lion fur, so I had a lot of fun with this. This was actually a little bit more challenging than I expected it to be when I first started drawing him, but I'm really happy with how he turned out. So yeah, I think he turned out pretty darn cool, looking very regal in his lion hood, and yeah, this is one of my favorite ACEOs so far, so I'm really glad that I did this artwork. Let me just kind of talk a little bit about what I had on my mind when I was drawing this guy. Lately I've kind of been learning a lot about trophy hunting. It's something that has been in the news, at least a lot in the United States where I live. And it's because of new laws and new regulations that have been changed, put into place, that kind of thing. Certain laws have been removed regarding the practice of trophy hunting, and admittedly it's not something I know a lot about, so I've tried to kind of educate myself as much as I can because it is an important topic. It's something that affects not just the United States, but it affects people all over the world, and as well as obviously it affects animals. So you guys know I am a huge a person for I'm an animal lover. I love animals. I really am very concerned about animals' rights and that kind of thing. So my instinct when I look at trophy hunting is my instinctual knee-jerk reaction is that this is horrible. Why would people want to do this? But I don't want to react to something this important emotionally. I wanted to have some facts. So obviously I went in and I tried to learn some things and kind of educate myself on the different perspectives that people have regarding this particular practice. If you're not familiar with the idea of trophy hunting, it's basically it's very different from the way people hunt where I live. If people are hunters where I live, you hunt for food. You are hunting deer or something like that, and you are eating it when it's dead. And a lot of people, they will keep a trophy, like they'll put the deer's head on the wall or something, but that deer was not wasted. That deer was devoured. And it was something that, and deer hunting, for instance, is actually an important part of urban development where I live because deer population is so incredibly high. It's controlling that population is important as we demolish the forests that are around us. I'm personally not a hunter, but I would never ever say somebody is not allowed to hunt, especially if they are using what they kill, and if they are eating it, they're using it for food, to feed their family, that kind of thing. I understand that that's a good thing. But that's not something that happens with trophy hunting. Trophy hunting is specifically hunting really large animals, things like giraffes, lions, elephants, things like that. And they're specifically hunting it to keep it as a trophy. Like, that's the only point, is to be able to say, hey, look, I killed a lion. Look at this lion that I killed and had stuffed. You're not eating it, you're not using it, and you're spending a great deal of money in order to have the ability to go hunt this lion or this rhino or this elephant, this giraffe. And you're going over there to another country to hunt this animal, and you are, and in a lot of these situations, the animal is in an enclosed area or trapped in some way, so that the hunting is actually really easy. And so to me, it's kind of like shooting fish in a barrel. It seems on the surface to be very, very inhumane and unfair to the animal, and it doesn't seem sportsmanlike in any way to me at all. I've seen one of the arguments that I've seen towards this practice is that the money that is spent in order to do this actually benefits the people in those countries. There are people in these countries that provide these animals for these trophy hunters. They are actually benefiting from these from this financially, and without this practice, they would suffer incredibly. And to me, that just, I understand that it benefits these communities, and that these children need medicines, and that it's benefiting education and things like that in their local communities, and that it's incredibly important that they have this practice, because without it, there would be no way for that community to survive, and it would result in a lot of death and suffering in the local children and the local people that are there. So that is definitely an argument for trophy hunting. My response to that is that's really sad, that without the killing of these animals, without that, these people would not survive. These people that go over and pay to trophy hunt, they're paying to kill, but they're not willing to go over and see the beauty of the country. They're not willing to go over as tourists and enjoy the animals alive and just see the natural world in that area. They're not, and the fact that they're willing to go spend this money on killing versus the fact that they are not willing to go and support that community, and that they're not willing to go and be as tourists and experience the natural world without the killing aspect. The fact that community would suffer so much, that speaks volumes to me. So, like I said, I don't know very much, and I am trying to learn more about this particular topic, and I'm interested in what you guys have to say. Are you somebody that supports trophy hunting, and why? Just let me know in the comments down below. I think it's a fascinating topic, and yeah, I hope you guys like my little lion. I think he turned out really cute. This is the finished product. If you like this video, give me a like, and if you haven't, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!